Words cannot be painful. You make them painful as you hear them. You make them words offensive to you, especially when they are words of truth. And the one individual that influences our life greatly is the evil one. And the evil one is the one that hates words of truth. And he will take truth and he will take and twist the words to make them offensive to people. He is the hater of truth in words. That is Kennedy, then it's Sean again, the Aidan Laney. The Alcoy, I the Netted Lego, that's me. I don't think that I quite it, but I don't know that I think that the hundreds of other thought over is the Nata. I could not think that nothing can. So the door, you I think I've been that is nest, huh? I couldn't I think that. Tashito, hat ik ego daar. Dan is het hard. Ik kon het ooit dat, anders was hij dit daar. Ben ik het daar ooit net al deed. In the teaching of our people, there are certain ways that when our old people would see something in the way that we were living our life, they would take the time to instruct us. And many times, the things that they would say to us might be hurtful, truthful. And so it is our responsibility as an individual to be the netjadingo. Sadobak is the neta, is what they would say, is to be the ne. You must never ever be offended by words of truth spoken to you while you're making your life. Inachadego is the idea of making your life, is that not to be offended ever by words that are spoken to you, whether they come from a good source or from a bad source. And it is that words cannot be painful. You make them painful as you hear them. You make them words offensive to you, especially when they are words of truth. And the one individual that influences our life greatly is the evil one. And the evil one is the one that hates words of truth. And he will take truth and he will take and twist the words to make them offensive to people. He is the hater of truth in words. And the language of the Dne, when they were given to us by the holy people, we were instructed, you speak good words to one another and to help each other as you make your individual lives. And when you begin to use words that are just not true, and they are words that harm, words that cause less joy and no happiness, no confidence, and no peace, when those words that you speak are destructive, then we will take the language from you. You will no longer have your language. And so the Dene Bazad, or the words of our people, the language of our people, is being forgotten. It is being lost. It is because that we are not using those words that were given to us, those sacred words. Sadegenet is that we were given sacred language, a sacred language, and now we abuse it and we misuse it. And so our people are losing the language. And if it was that our people, if we were to sit down and listen to the ancient Navajo as it was spoken, or as the ancient Denehbazad, we would not understand it. And the reason that I can say that is because when we have these ceremonial songs in the ceremonial setting and the healing ceremonies, when the medicine man, or Hathati, the singer of sacred song, those sacred songs contain the original language of the Dene. So if you can't go into a ceremony and listen to the songs and understand what is being said in the songs, that means that you're listening to the ancient language of our Dene. Even the prayers, the set prayers, they also contain the ancient language of the Dene. And many people cannot understand those sacred ancient prayers, the set ones. Now, these are the ones that are set, and they are to be said in a certain way. And many of our people can't understand that language. That is the original language of the Dene. It's something that we don't understand on the general population of Dene. And the words that are contained in those prayers and in those songs, they are not hurtful in any way. They are spoken, or the words are said in a way that it is to bring us greater joy, greater happiness, greater confidence, greater peace, and to help us find our way in making our life. And so the holy people have reason as to why they have to always contain truth in the words that they used to give us those songs and those prayers. And the neni, pleni, we are who are the ne. We have lost the ancient use of the language and the words in that. And so when we are told sa topik is the nita, that means don't be easily offended by words that are used to instruct you. These words come from good sources or they come from bad sources. And the good sources are the ones that we have to really look for. The bad sources are the people that can take a truth and turn it around and make it sound like it's perfectly acceptable. And that's the way it has gotten. Yada is a word that we've heard and we've never really listened to it. Yada means the evil one. La means it is most likely from the evil one. Yada la. That means that whatever it is that is occurring or is taking place or that we observe, we say yada la. And that means this probably is coming from the evil one, from the source of the evil one and the way he works among us. And even when we use the words of a prayer, Nihita Juhana E. Juhana E is the ancient language to say Jigonahinath, which is what we say it as in the words of today. And so if we say it, Nihita Juhana E, then we start to think, are we worshiping and praying to the sun? No, we are not praying to the sun. Nihita Juhanath Eni is what we are saying. And so it is that the one that sees us in the true light, is what we are told, is what I was told, that true light is what is coming from the Supreme Being, or the Almighty, the Father, Nihita. And so the teachings of our people and the words that we are using today are hurtful words to some people, but really they should not be when we are told, Sadovakeshanita. And Sadan Choi, that's the other one. Sadan Choi. And Choi comes only from the evil one. Sadan Choi comes from the one that wants to destroy goodness. And Choi, so when husbands and wives get into arguments, Sadan Choi at that, or when our leaders begin to speak words that divide us and hurt the community and society, Sadan Choi at that. So that word, Choi, is words that come from the evil one who wants to destroy us, who wants to hurt us, who wants to divide us, who wants to confuse us, and to cause contention. So the teachings of our people of Sato Vakeshanita, or to not be offended by words, or to not be a person that is going to take words that are true and make them to say things that are not true, or to be able to say, those are words that offend me, don't say them to me. Those are words that hurt me, don't say them to me. You can't do that. And the evil one is the one that makes it so that he says there is such a thing as hurtful words or hateful words or hateful speech. There is no such thing as those type of communication. It is how we receive them and how we respond to them that they become hurtful. And we've got to say, do not be offended by words that are spoken. That is all that it means. Whatever words are spoken, they are not hurtful, they are not hateful. And it is that there has to be this understanding that, yes, there are hurtful words. There are hurtful words, but they are not hateful. And so the two differences of hurtful and hateful, we have to understand those. And they hurt because they are true. And the one that influences us to not accept truth is the evil one. The words of truth are the things that the evil one does not want us to hear, or he wants us to be offended by it, and he wants us to not listen to the words of truth. The words of truth are out there. which are don't be offended. If you're going to be dene, a real dene, that you take the words and you process them in your thinking. And the words again of our people saying that when we, as dene, don't listen to one another, and we can't speak truth to one another without being offended, if we cannot communicate in that way, with the language that we have as dene, that language will be taken from us. And those are the things that we're told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Ahead.